All right, time to chat with our Calgary Flames reporter, Salim Valji. Obviously disappointing for the Flames and their fans, Salim. And what was the mood in the dressing room like after this one? Kind of strange thing. They come back, they get the victory, but ultimately they knew they weren't going to the postseason.
Well, Jay, it was emotional, right? Nazem Kadri and Michael Backlund, frankly, looked spent. They looked like they had given everything they possibly could have, and then some to a playoff race that so few of us thought was going to be a reality, right? And they looked emotional. They looked like they had given it their all, and it was a sad locker room, Jay. It was a group of men that I think really enjoyed playing for one another, and really felt like they could pull this off, and they relished being the underdogs. Mackenzie Weegar made a good point that it was a tough way to end the season, but he expressed a ton of pride in what they accomplished and the people that they proved wrong. And as a result, I think there is a sense of optimism. But you can imagine, Jay, they had such a heartbreaking situation unfold tonight. No help from the out-of-town scoreboard. But Mackenzie Weegar made a point of saying that there are positives. A lot of them, it just stings in the moment. And Backlund and Kadri in particular looked like they were just exhausted emotionally.
And Salim, what does it say about this team? They're down 2 goals heading to the third period. They know they're not going to the postseason. They still come back. They send it to overtime. They win it in a shootout. Does that just sum up the resilience of this Flames team?
Of course, Jay, and I think they play for one another instead of with one another, and that was, I think, what propelled them to this incredible campaign, right? The city of Calgary rallied around them, and if you think about kind of how heartbreaking this season started, and for them to go on this run and night after night say that they believed, and I think that was real. I think what they told us was really how they felt in the locker room, and it was a group of men that I think really enjoyed being around one another, and that was a key to all this. And if you take a look at the numbers and maybe how challenging it was for them to score goals at times, well, Jay, you know what? They had so many one-goal games, so many comeback wins, and that, I think, speaks to the quality of human beings in there and just the bonds, blocking shots, throwing their faces in front of pucks. And you saw examples of that in the third period, 2 quick goals. It's not easy, right? It's not easy when you've had your postseason hopes ripped from you, and they could have gone the field position, but what do, Jay? They come out and have one of their best periods of the season, and I think that speaks volumes about who they are as professionals, and really just what propelled them and this new culture in Calgary that they've built. And I think it's going to last well beyond the Saladome. It'll be something that lasts for a long time, and they do have a lot to be proud of here.
And they've got one more game left. That'll be Thursday in LA against the Kings. Salim Valji.